We're going post-apocalyptic this week on Boss Battle. Welcome everybody to Boss Battle number 149, a show in which the writers of InsertCoinToBegin.com get together to talk about video games. I'm your host, Bobby F. J-Town, but before we get to the infotainment and good time making of this podcast, let's see what everybody achieved this week. Chachi, how about you? What'd you achieve?
I started playing Assassin's Creed 3 again.
Okay.
It's just as much fun as it was the first time.
That's the Revolutionary War one, right?
Yeah. And then I picked up Jurassic World, a Lego, today for 360. I beat the first Jurassic Park story. It's really fun. The only problem I have with it is that no one dies. And this is a bit of a spoiler, but the guy who is sitting on the crapper in the first Jurassic Park movie gets eaten by the T-Rex.
Mm-hmm.
In the game, he gets picked up off the crapper holding a toilet brush, and the T-Rex makes him brush his teeth.
That's funny because it's a kid's game.
Yeah, and then at the end of the movie, that guy gets spit out with a dirty toilet brush. But yeah, no one dies.
It's geared towards children.
So. Yeah, I understand that. And they have added some new commands to it, because I noticed for a while the commands for the Lego games were pretty much the same throughout the game, but they started switching them up. So there's now new commands that you have to do for certain things.
Question: can you play as a Dilophosaurus?
Yes.
Nice.
Once you unlock them, you can play as the Dilophosaurus. You can play as the T-Rex. There's 30 dinosaurs that you can play as.
Nice.
So
I've always wanted to be a dinosaur when I grew up.
Yeah. So
stop being a dinosaur and get a job.
So yeah.
My favorite Step Brothers quote.
Once you unlock free play, then you're free to be the dinosaurs or basically be anyone you want from the movies. So it's really fun.
Even that talking raptor from Jurassic Park 3?
I don't know. I'm interested to see what happens once I get there.
If you've not seen that clip, go on YouTube and search Velociraptor says Alan, I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
But that's all I did.
Alright, Riz, what did you achieve this week?
Took you a while though. Did you forget
my notes? We usually go to Sorg, but Sorg's not with us this week, so
Sorg is on
assignment.
Sorg is on assignment in
Zimbabwe.
Yeah, that's a good one. I was going to say, game reference, but good job, Bobby. I played a little bit of Bloodborne. I didn't die too much in Bloodborne. That's a good thing. I picked up Elder Scrolls Online, and I'm going to write a nice little tidbit later on in Insert Coin to Begin about a game that I actually funded from Kickstarter.
Cool.
Chachi has already played it. Sorg has already played it. And I believe we have a consensus saying that it is a very fun game.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it.
It's called... Should I just say it?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's called Quiplash. It was.
I was in the audience for this too.
It was. Yeah, I forgot Bobby was there too. Mm-hmm. It was just released to the public today. I got first class treatment with the codes early, and the overall assumption is that this is one of a pretty damn good party game. It gets kind of weird when you don't know, because I actually before this I tried to start one up and nobody showed up. So you have that little thing where if you're not a big Twitch player, you're not gonna have 8 people come at you for a Quiplash game. But from what Chachi, Sorg, and I believe Matt and even Christina all were available to play on Sunday, I believe, and we all liked it. I liked it.
You can tell that it's still in progress, like still being worked on. There was a bunch of issues that we had, at least on our side, on Chris's and my side, where it wouldn't leave the voting up for too long.
Yeah,
sometimes it'd be up for like a second or two and then disappear, and you wouldn't get to vote. But yeah, other than that, it seems to work well, and it was a lot of fun, at least on my part.
Yeah, and I'm actually looking at a stream where they have a lot of people, and it is going very well.
Cool.
I got it for $10, so what else is there?
Yeah.
And also Duck Game again.
Duck Game.
Duck Game.
That one game you tried to get us to play.
I'm going to get you guys to play that game at least once.
We'll see. My computer's terrible, so.
So is mine. Bobby.
I
achieved
this week not very much. I played some Simpsons Tapped Out, trying that new tap ball game, which is kind of confusing, but whatever. It got me the Lego store for the Simpsons Blocko for like 30 donuts, so I'm happy with that. I missed that on the Easter thing. Also, I played. Did you see there was an update for Crossy Road, Chachi?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, they added Psy to the game now, from Gangnam Style.
Huh.
I don't know how to unlock them. I think you have to do like 300 hops or something like that to get something. I don't know. It's confusing. But yeah, they had an update. Basically, that's about all I played. And of course, I checked on my cats. So I hope this weekend, since it's 4th of July weekend, long weekend, I'll get to play some video games. I've just been really busy. As you can see, my room's a mess. I had some problems this weekend with that, or the last 2 weekends with that. So getting back together. So that's good. But all right, Chachi, you want to send us around the net?
It's now time for video game themed things from around the first up, and I'm gonna use this sentence lightly, in air quotes. The first time ever a third-party brand and a video game company are teaming up for content in a video game. I used air quotes around that because I believe Activision and PepsiCo teamed up for content in a video game, as far as the Call of Duty stuff goes. So, because I mean, in the last Call of Duty, you were able to unlock like gear and stuff. This is actually what's happening is Red Bull is teaming up with Activision for Destiny, and creating an expansion pack, a DLC for the game.
Does it give you wings?
No. Actually, it might. Who knows? But each Red Bull includes bonus XP, and they gain access to a DLC called the Taken King.
I'm glad Red Bull didn't team up with Maximum Overdrive. That would be bad. Yeah. Bad move on their part.
So yeah, you can.
Or Sunset Overdrive, not Maximum Overdrive. Sunset Overdrive.
I think it's a little too late as far as Destiny goes to get attention, and I think Red Bull should have teamed up with someone that they're actually affiliated with on a bigger scale, like the next Call of Duty. Red Bull is more associated with the Call of Duty games than it is.
Well, don't they sponsor like the Major League Gaming events?
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
So any of those games would make more sense.
Even Halo, you know.
Right. So but you know, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. So next up,
on a Red Bull.
Yeah. Next up, I put in a honest game trailer for World of Warcraft because it is hilarious. 3 minutes and 41 seconds long from Smosh Games. includes the line, "The game that requires more cooperation between nerds than the space program." So as usual, it's hilarious, and I haven't seen an honest game trailer that wasn't hilarious. And last but not least, Abstract Mode modders on YouTube decided that the key cutscenes in Grand Theft Auto 5 could be funnier if
I watched this.
if Trevor were naked. And they were 100% right.
He's very naked.
Oh, he's completely nude. And all of the cutscenes are better.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know, it just seems to fit more.
I think the best one you showed was the heist, where everybody else is in, like...
The cop comes out, he's like, oh god.
Yeah, oh my god. No, my favorite one is when he's going up to CJ, and he's just like, "Hey, my N-word, what's up?" and jumps the fence and falls. I think that's the best one in it. But 3 minutes and 27 seconds long. You can go over to insertcointobegin.com and click on the video game theme things from around the internet post and check it out.
Warning, dangly bits.
Oh yeah, no, there is 100% nudity in this, and it's not appropriate for children.
Yeah, no, not at all.
I edited the picture that I used to represent this week's themed things post because I didn't want any kids to catch a glimpse of the dangly bits.
But at least nobody's getting eaten with a toilet brush.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, that's all I have for you this week in video game themed things from around the internet. Net. Back to you, Bobby.
All right. Now it's time for some things you should be made aware of. Bethesda's mobile spin-off of its highly regarded Fallout franchise became the most downloaded game in 48 countries and reached the top spot on Apple's App Store just weeks after its launch. Fallout Shelter is Bethesda's first venture into the mobile gaming market. Its early success may indicate that core gamers are still open to mobile games that aren't blatant cash grabs. According to Todd Howard, the game director at Bethesda Games, he says, "We play games on our phones all the time and have always wanted to make one. So to have our first mobile game be enjoyed by so many people is stunning. It just shows that gamers appreciate more depth and being treated fairly. It also shows people love Fallout as much as we do." He also went on to say, "Our current priority is to get it out on Android." So that's good news for us Android owners. But he said that in an interview with the Washington Post. My question to you guys is: Are mobile versions of popular big budget games a cash-in, or can they be a good teaser for a game that's still coming out?
Both.
Yes, it depends on what the mobile game is. If it's I'm trying to think of a horrible one that I've played, but I try to stay away from horrible games.
There were a couple.
Yeah.
I know there was some that was out there.
Like the Call of Duty ones aren't that good.
Yeah.
Those are just cash grabs.
What was that?
And they're good for them.
Call of Duty XP, the thing they tried to launch. It was like keep track of stats and stuff. That didn't work out very well for them.
No, Call of Duty Elite.
Elite, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Call of Duty Elite.
Well, there was that one.
But,
there was the one for Mass Effect 2, which was actually pretty cool because it actually helped you in the game.
Right.
Like, it helped you get a better ending in the game.
Any companion app is pretty cool. There were a few games that had some good ones. The Rockstar game that they had, or the Rockstar game, the one for Grand Theft Auto they had where you could with a phone and everything, that didn't really work that well.
No, that was bad.
Yeah.
That was just,
I think that was kind of a cash in.
Yeah, that was a cash grab.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry. The Fallout a million times in its first week. I would say they did something right.
And Bethesda's a very reputable company too. Not saying Rockstar isn't, but Bethesda they seem to put like everything into their games.
Yeah, they only put out good stuff. I haven't played any bad games from that stuff. So
the only thing I have to say negative about it is he went on to say that it was. Didn't he say that this was like an original thing for the iPhone or whatever, and it wasn't really a cash in?
Yeah.
Even though even though it is pretty much just Tiny Tower.
Yeah.
It is just the Tiny Tower.
I haven't played it yet, so I'll reserve judgment until I play it. But
I have not played it either. I just watched like different.
They're in a fallout shelter, though, right? It's not a tower.
Well, it's a horizontal. It's a horizontal tower.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Good.
All right. Moving on to our next story. Speaking at a MetroCon panel earlier this month, voice actor Nolan North from every video game ever told the audience that he knows that The Last of Us 2 is in development. North, who plays a relatively minor role in the original game, was responding to a question about whether he was doing any more projects with The Last of Us developer Naughty Dog. Spoiler warning here, so I'm going to give you time. If you don't want to hear anything, go away now. If you're sticking with us, good. For now, I know they're doing The Last of Us 2, but this is a minor spoiler, by the way. My character met an untimely demise, North said, before an audience member interrupted him complaining of spoilers. At the unrelated Indie PopCon over the weekend, other video game voice actor Troy Baker, who was the main character in it, one of the main characters, said he knew nothing about The Last of Us sequel when asked about it. My question to you guys is, do you think The Last of Us needs a sequel, or is it a strong enough game to last as a standalone game?
It was kind of like a movie.
Mm-hmm. Definitely like a movie. If you played the game, it was intense and very movie-like, very cinema-like.
Did it end with a cliffhanger?
I didn't get to the end yet.
Of course you didn't.
Because it's on PS3 and it's upstairs.
Because Bobby doesn't finish video
and I got
games.
stuck. I got stuck twice on it now. I know, I'm terrible at video games. Hey, Riz, did you finish it?
I didn't finish it yet either.
You didn't finish it either.
But I got it for PlayStation 4, which I got like 3 months ago. Yeah, You've had it for how long?
Had it for about a year, probably. Maybe 2 years.
Riz wins, LOL.
Whatever.
But yeah, to be honest, I think it doesn't need another series.
I don't think it does either.
I don't think it's not like I keep on going to Mass Effect. It's not like Mass Effect, which has all those little plot ends you need to fix. It's a straightforward, black and white story mode video game, and it needs to stay like that. And
but then again, the way that Naughty Dog has been with their franchises, they really take care of them. Look at Uncharted. Uncharted 2 and 3. It only got better with age, you know. Well, a lot of people think 2 is the best one.
I understand that, but this is more story though. Mm-hmm. Like I know Uncharted 4, I believe, is going to have more of an open world feel to it. Mm-hmm. I don't think you can do that for Last of Us. And if it's just the same old, here's a zombie story. Oh no, they're coming to get you. Oh, everybody's depressed. And everybody's depressed. Spoiler alert. It's just to the point where it's like, okay, what else?
You got Nathan Drake and my zombies.
Yeah, exactly. Just let it be, guys. It's fine. It's a fine game. Don't ruin it by a sequel. That's it. It's not Half-Life.
Hashtag zombies. Alright. Moving on to our next story. Guys, do you miss old MS-DOS games?
Yes.
Nope. Well, V-Blank Entertainment's got your back. Retro City Rampage, if you remember, is being retrofitted to work on a new old platform in the form of Retro City Rampage 486. They go on to say, while ROM City Rampage was a fun prototype for the NES, this is a full-on Retro City Rampage DX port. The developer said on Facebook, it proudly demonstrates once again that RCR is yet another retro-styled game, but something that could have actually been released in 1989. Retro City Rampage 486 will be free for owners of the Mac and Windows PC versions of Retro City Rampage. The port requires 4 megabytes of RAM and 3.7 megabytes of hard drive storage space.
That's incredible.
Not gigabytes, megabytes. This is cool. I like that they're doing this. Would you guys play more DOS games if they were available? Chachi, you said you like DOS games. Riz, you said you
DOS
didn't.
Games. Yeah, I would play more DOS games if they were coming out still.
I would too. I would DOS games.
I honestly would.
You mean to tell me that if they made a sequel to the Monkey Island games, you wouldn't run out and play it?
There was talk of that.
Monkey Island? Yeah, I would.
Exactly.
Disney has the rights now.
Oh.
They might show up in Disney Xfinity or in Infinity.
See?
Oh man, that would be nice. But yeah, I do like MS-DOS games. I just don't think I don't know. Like I like it, but same thing with stuff like what we have here with Last of Us. Maybe we don't need another rehash of things.
You know who wants to play old MS-DOS games? People that installed Batman Arkham Knight on their PCs.
Oh.
Still having trouble with that. And to update today, I was watching a Twitch stream for Nerdist today, and Malik was playing Arkham Knight on PS4, which they just released a patch for today. The game crashed twice, and he fell through the ground and died 2 times. Like, he kept falling through the ground. So they're having some more problems that, with this latest patch that might have screwed up the PS4 version too.
Oh man.
Yeah, they were just trying to fix the leaderboards in the game, but I hope it didn't break the game for anybody. So, all right, you know what does go good with MS-DOS games back in the day? Pizza. Pizza. You want to check out our friends? You want to check out our friends at Slice on Broadway right here in the South Hills of Pittsburgh, if you're there. The Slice on Broadway philosophy is make the best darn pizzas, sandwiches, and salads money can buy. Make everything they possibly can from scratch. Go out of their way to use the best stuff out there, and they wouldn't be able to sleep at night if they didn't have an abnormal obsession with pizza. There's 2 locations, 2128 Broadway Avenue in Beachview, PA, and 108 East Main Street in Carnegie, PA, 15106. You can follow them at Pittsburgh Slice, or Pittsburgh_Slice on Facebook and Instagram, and tell them you heard about them on Boss Battle. Alright, we're going to go into our final battle question this week. It has to do with backwards compatibility.
Say that word again, Bobby.
Backwards compatibility. I was thinking about pizza. It got me.
Compatibility.
Compatibility.
Okay.
All right. I was thinking about pizza. It's okay. One of the biggest news stories coming out of E3 was the backwards compatibility that's coming for the Xbox One. Old games will become new again, and that $59.99 you might have spent on one of your favorites might not be totally wasted. Microsoft has begun taking feedback on which games people want to see made backwards compatible with the Xbox One, and the leader, no surprise, is Red Dead Redemption, with more than 58,000 votes. Other games that are in that ballpark are Call of Duty Black Ops 2, The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and Halo Reach. Now, the final battle question this week, what game would you guys want to be backwards compatible from the last gen?
From the last gen?
From the last gen.
Oh, man, no, I don't want anything from the last gen. Because everything I play on Xbox 360 is going to be backwards compatible for the Xbox One.
That's true. I mean,
anything that
okay. Anything from the last
from the first gen. Yeah.
From the last 2 generations. Not necessarily Xbox 360.
if I could take one game with me to Xbox One, it would need to be probably Need for Speed Underground 2.
Okay, I can see that. That was a good
which is backwards compatible on the Xbox 360. But I don't think it's going to make it to the Xbox One.
No.
So that game is done.
I remember playing it on GameCube. It was a good game. You can make any car you wanted to. It was fun.
Yeah.
Just good times. It was Fast and Furious for nerds who like to stay at home and play video games.
Yep.
We're sad people. So, you guys know I switched.
Yes, you did. Yeah.
And doing so, I don't have the ability to have backwards compatibility.
Well, you could buy.
I could buy another game.
You could buy, but PS3 or PS4 doesn't offer backwards compatibility.
Well, it kind of does.
It kind of does with that stream thing.
Now, yeah. But for me, since I switched over, one of the things that I'm waiting for is a PlayStation 4 version of every Mass Effect, from 1 through 3, including 1. Just so I can go back and prepare myself for the possible disappointment Mass Effect 4 is going to be.
And Shepard will prepare a place for you on Xbox One via backwards compatibility.
But other than that, Cruising USA.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
It's not even. I don't even think it's on first gen, but screw it.
Cruising Exotica.
I don't care. I want to play that cool racing game that everybody loves.
I just want Skyrim.
Of course you do, Bobby.
I just want Skyrim and BioShock Infinite.
Well, Skyrim will be backwards compatible.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm counting down the days because I want to play Skyrim. I can play it on 360.
Actually, I can play it on my PlayStation right now.
I want Skyrim. I want it.
Bobby, it's okay. It's okay.
I want it. I want to fight bears, dragons.
Roar! I'm a bear.
I want to fight.
We're coming for you, Bobby. Roar!
All right. That is going to do it for us this week, guys. Let me get back to this here. Yep. That's going to do it for us this week. You can follow us on Twitter at InsertCoinTV. You can follow us you can visit us at insertcointobegin.com. New articles going up daily. And you can join us live each and every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock on our regularly scheduled network, live.sorgatronmedia.com. I said it right this week. Special thanks to me for doing the notes this week. Mike Allen's not here either. But shout out to him at Mike Allen PR. Chachi, you have anything to plug?
ChachiPlays.com.
All right, hit that donate button and donate to
over
Chachi.
And help us out. Help us reach our goal.
What date is Chachi Plays this year?
August 7th and 8th.
All right, August 7th and 8th. Riz, you have anything to plug?
Do I, Bobby? Actually, go to twitch.tv/RizIUP. That was my old Twitter account. That was a long time ago. And subscribe or follow me on there to get the latest updates if I'm doing a Quiplash game, or if you just want to see me fail at things like, I don't know, Bloodborne, or MLB 15, or something simple like, billiards. If you want to see me do that, just follow me there. And as well as Riz Plays Games on Twitter, and DeRiz on my other Twitter account, and ChachiPlays.com.
What are you, British? Billiards? All right, and you can follow me at BobbyFJTown. My Twitch address is also my old screen name, Grandmaster60, but we won't go into that right now. That's going to do it for us, everybody. Game over.
Game over!
Wow, that's